Hello, yogis, and welcome to our Thursday strength class. It is wonderful to have you here. If you're looking to build strength in the lower body, in the quads, in the hamstrings, in the glutes, you are in the right place. We will use our hand weights in today's practice. So I recommend grabbing a light set of hand weights, whether those are 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 pound, find what feels right for you. And let's get into it. My name is Jill Enticknap, and I'm the lead trainer and founder of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio. We'll start our practice today at the back of our mats in child's pose, bringing your big toes to touch. Knees come out as wide as feels comfortable for you today, sinking your hips back as you reach your fingers forward. Let your forehead rest down and close down your eyes, starting to draw your awareness inward and become aware of your breath. Start to feel the inhale expand and the exhale release, feeling into that natural rise and fall, that natural taking in and letting go within the body. As you connect to that breath, let's take a deep inhale, filling up, and open mouth exhale, let it go, sink in. Deep inhale, filling up, full exhale, let it go, sink in. Bringing your lips to press, activating your Ujjayi breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create restriction in the back of your throat. This is an audible breath. This breath is great for anything that brings the heart rate up on and off your mat. Feel into that sound in the back of the throat, and let's set the intention to stay connected to the breath as we do repetitions, as we move through our practice. When we build lower body strength, we build the strength to move forward in our lives, whether that is metaphorically or physically. Let's take an inhale here. Stay for your exhale. Let the body sink in. And press yourselves up into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Let's turn the right hand palm facing up, fingertips point toward the knee, and just take a moment to shift forward and backward, opening up through that wrist. Come back to neutral, flip that right palm, palm facing down, spread the fingers wide. Left palm flips, palm facing up. Shift forward and backward, lengthening out through that forearm, starting to warm up the arms. And come back to neutral, flip that palm, palm facing down. Inhale into your cow pose, arch your spine, lift your gaze, shine your chest forward. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, head hangs heavy, tuck the chin to the chest, draw the belly button to the spine. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you round and press. Inhale as you arch and lift. Exhale as you round and press. Find that neutral tabletop position. Let's flip the toes over and hover the knees off of the mat. Holding here, pausing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the knees come back down, tops of the feet come down. Sink the hips back and bring the upper body forward. Sink the hips back and bring the upper body forward. Come back to neutral. Flip the toes again, lift the knees, hover, pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down, sink the body back, press the body forward. Sink the body back, press the body forward. Let's come to neutral. Inhale your right hand high. Take that hand behind the head, and we're going to use the elbow to tap into the inside edge of the opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Let's lift, extend that arm straight up and release it down. Switching it out. Left hand lifts, take it, reach for the back of the head and tap into the inner side of the opposite elbow. Lift and lower, lift and lower. And inhale that arm high and exhale, release it down. Press into the palms once again, hover the knees. Engage through the core, press through those palms. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. As you come into this down dog, start to bend into one knee, bend into the other, lifting one heel, lifting the other. Let the head hang between the biceps. Feet are hip width distance, hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. Start to press the chest toward the thighs and really feel length through the back line of that leg. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then we're going to walk the upper body to the hands and take a moment to stay hinged forward. Take that right foot and bring it around to the opposite side of the left and fold a little bit deeper. Take the right foot back through neutral, left foot crosses over the right, and let the head hang heavy. Come back through center. Let's take a gentle bend in the knees as we slowly rise all the way up to standing. Get nice and tall, tuck the tailbone under, maybe draw the feet toward one another, getting into this really nice, stable mountain pose, lengthening from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Let's inhale the shoulders to the ears and exhale, roll them back and down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Clasp your hands together behind your back. Lengthen your hands toward the floor. Draw the shoulder blades together. Tilt your chin toward the ceiling, opening up through your chest. Take a deep breath in. Feel the chest expand. Full breath out. Feel the chest release. Let the palms come palm facing forward. Ground down into your left foot. Gaze is forward. Focus that gaze. And we're going to lift the right leg high. Stay flexed through that foot and then reach the arms up overhead. Take that lifted foot, send it back behind you, coming into a high lunge. Draw that back heel up and feel nice and stable in this high lunge. Sink your awareness into your front foot, and we're going to draw the hands down as we lift the knee up. And then send it back into that high lunge. Find that stability. Draw the hands down, knee up. Again, sink it back. Hands come down, knee comes up. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw the hands down, knee up. Let's send that foot straight forward. Once again, arms come up overhead. Challenge your balance here for 3, 2, and 1. Let the hands come down. We'll switch it out. Ground down into the right foot. Hover the left heel. Bend into that knee. Really charge through that standing leg. Focus the gaze on something not moving and come back to that Ujjayi breath. Reach the arms up overhead and send that foot back. Draw the heel up. We're in that high lunge, sinking into the front knee. Ground down into the front foot. Lift the knee up. Hands come down. Send that foot back. Arms up. And knee comes up. Hand comes down. One more time. Find that stable mountain pose. Lift the arms back up. Press the heel forward for 3, 2, and 1. Let that foot come down. Take a moment. Just walk that off. Building that strength in the lower body. Let's inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to your halfway lift. Let's pause here for a moment as we come into that nice flat back, sinking the hips back, lengthening the crown forward. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, send the feet back into your high plank. Check in that your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists. Zip the legs up tight together, and let's shift front to back. 5, 4, 3, 2, shift forward, lower on your exhale. Inhale into your upward facing dog and exhale into your downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward. Inhale all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Zip the legs up tight together. Work that deep core, shift front to back. 5, 4, 3, 2, shift forward, slowly lower. Unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward, rise to your mountain pose. Let the hands come down by your side. Close down your eyes. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, arms up, extended mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Draw the knees together. Sink those hips back, weights in the heels. See if you can lift the toes up, and let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Use that core. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. High plank. Zip the legs up tight together. Shift front to back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale that right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up your body to the right. Really ground down into that left heel. Point the right knee to the ceiling. Look between your hands, slowly, gently. Right foot comes all the way through. Low runner's lunge. Take a moment here as you shift forward and back. Let's straighten out through that front leg. Draw the forehead to the shin. Sink forward back into that runner's lunge. Grab your weights. Pop your back heel down parallel to the back side of your mat as you bring your weights through heart center and open up into your warrior two. For our warrior two, that back foot is parallel, front foot is straight forward. If there was a line on your mat, it would be from the heel of the back foot to the arch of the front foot. Those arms are cactus, and we'll chest press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open back up. Straighten out through that front leg. Parallel your feet. Pop your heels in, your toes out. As you sink into your wide leg squat, those arms stay cactus, and let's dip from side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up, straighten through the legs, reach up, star pose. Sink back down into that goddess squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink back in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink back in. Let's pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the right heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out the legs, parallel the feet. Arms come up, reach up, look up. Hands come through heart center, weights through heart center as you come all the way down. Paralleling the feet to one another. Plant the left hand down, and we're going to lift with the right arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands over to your front foot. Plant the weights. Plant your hands down. Send your right foot back. See if you can hover that heel, pressing through the heel. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Ground down into your right foot. Left foot lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up your body to the left. Look between your hands, slowly, gently. That left foot comes all the way through. Come into that low runner's lunge. Let's shift forward and back, straighten through the front leg, draw the forehead to the shin. Bend into that front knee. Bring the back heel parallel to the back side of the mat. Weights come through, heart center. Open back up to your warrior two. Check in with your feet that they're nice and solid. Back foot's parallel to the back side of the mat. Front foot is straight forward, heel to arch alignment. Let's do those chest press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that front leg, parallel your feet, pop your heels in, your toes out. Arms are out at that W. And right and left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift straight up. Sink back in. Lift straight up. Sink back in. One more. Straight up. Sink back in. Hold. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, parallel the feet. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale. Weights through heart center. Lower. Plant the left hand down. Right hand reaches up, and we'll pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Right hand down, left hand up. Pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands forward. Plant the weights forward. Plant the hands down. Send that left foot straight back out behind you. Press through your heel. Engage. And take it through your chaturanga. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Deep breath in and full breath out. Let's bend into the knees, hovering the knees, toe tap right and left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Press the hips back and forward. Press the hips back. Come into that crouch and forward. Back and forward. Down dog. Look forward. Step forward. Rise to your mountain pose. Take a moment in your mountain. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Sink back into that chair pose, reaching forward. Draw the knees together, sink the hips back, squeeze everything into the front line. Weights in the heels, lift the toes. Let's pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Let's come down onto our knees. Take one weight and place it in the crease of one leg. Ground down into your palms. Lift your right leg or whichever leg has the weight, and we'll pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to that weight. Lift it out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that knee come down. Switching it out. Weight comes to the opposite crease of the knee. Get solid. Lift with that leg. Pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to that weight. Lift and lower. Slow and controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that knee come down. Remove that weight. Let's come up onto our knees. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Toes come toward one another. Weights are in heart center, nice and loose. Let's lean back and come forward. Really use the glutes here. Engage through your glutes as you lean back, come forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the back. Engage through those glutes. You got it. Lean back, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Place the weights down. Come into your tabletop. Let's come into a few rounds of cat-cow here. Arch and lift on your inhale. Exhale, round and press. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. One more. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. Come back to neutral. Sink your hips off to the right or left. Bring your weights with you. Bring your heels close to your glutes. We'll start with the feet planted on the floor, and we're going to come down. Really focus on pressing those feet into the floor and have the weights in front of you. We're going to lift up, press into the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Engage, press into the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift the knees, press yourself all the way up into your boat pose. So for your boat pose, your shins can be parallel. You can leave your feet on the floor. See if you can draw the chest toward the knees. Get nice and straight through the spine. You're on your sit bones, holding on to those weights. And let's press the weights away for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights through heart center. Squeeze the legs together and drop from right to left. Shifting the weights from right to left, working those obliques. Legs are squeezing together. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the weights down. Extend the legs long. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Take a few deep breaths here. Let's take the right hand to the outside edge of the left leg and sweep that left hand back for a twist. Left hand comes forward to the outside edge of the right leg. Sweep the right hand back, twist. Right hand comes back forward. Reach for the outside edge of the opposite leg and draw the upper body forward. Torso comes back through center. Tuck the right foot in, keep the left leg extended. Let's lengthen out through those hamstrings. Folding forward, take a couple deep breaths. Torso comes back through center. Take that right foot to the outside edge of the left leg. Inhale, arms up, and exhale. We'll twist again, opening toward the back side, gazing over the right shoulder. Draw that knee across the front line. Bring the torso back through center, plant the hands down, bend into the knee, press that right knee forward, and let's shift from right to left. The tough stuff is done. Now we're just stretching it out. From here, take the right foot forward, left foot tucks in. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold over that right leg. We'll take a couple deep breaths here. Breathe into that hamstring. Inhale, arms come up. Take the left foot to the outside edge of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Draw that shoulder back, gaze back. Come back through center, plant the hands behind you, bend into the knee, plant that foot on the floor, left foot press or left knee presses forward. Feel into that hip. Let's shift right to left. Come back through center, plant that left foot down, heel toe the feet apart, and we're going to drop both knees over to the right and then over to the left. Over to the right and over to the left. Come back through center, heel to the feet back toward one another. Send the legs out long. Let's reach forward, engage through the core, slow and control, come all the way down onto your back. Draw your right knee in toward your chest. Give it a squeeze toward your armpit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you supine twist. Guide that knee across the body. Find that twist. You can use the left hand to guide the knee across. The right hand can be cactus. It can be by your side. Let's breathe into our twist. Deep belly breaths. Come back through center. Squeeze that knee into the front line. Switch it out. Right leg extends. Left leg comes in. Draw it into the armpit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Guide that knee across the body. Gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe deep. Come back through center. Draw that knee in. Let's send the left leg high. Right leg comes to meet it in our waterfall. Let's take a moment and pedal out the legs. So pretend that you're walking on the ceiling. Bringing movement, really press through the heel and flex through the feet, bringing in engagement and length. And then start to walk forward down the wall in front of you. You're walking down, down, down. Let's take a moment here and zip the legs up tight together. Lift the chest, reach for the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the body sink into the floor. Deep breath in and full breath out. Deep breath in and full breath out. Take a moment to allow yourself to be here, to feel into and connect to the body. See if there's anywhere that you can release and relax, anywhere that you can let go of any tension in the body. Let's take 3 more rounds of deep breath here. Feel the body expand and feel the body release. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Gently rock right and left. Grab the backs of your legs and rock yourself all the way up into a seated position. Ground down into your sit bones, get nice and tall through the crown of your head. Let's press the palms together and tuck the chin to the chest. Taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up for today's practice. Taking the time out of your busy life, your busy schedule to do something wonderful for your physical strength. That's what this class is all about. It's all about building up that functional strength through added resistance of weights, movement, and engagement. Thank you for being here. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats. If you enjoyed this class, be sure to like it, favorite it, share it. Do whatever you do on the platform that you are on. And until we meet again, may your light be your guide.